All right. Turn the neck with facing. So before start sewing it, for beginner, use tape to measure half inches. That is for your facing. In case if you're using facing or lining, whichever one. So I marked half inches. So this half inches I'll be sewing around to the other side. Alright. So I'm sewing this half inches and I measure the half inches straight down. Make sure you are sewing up to half inches, even to this side. Especially this side must be half inches. From this shoulder side must be half inches. So the same thing, you did it at the back side. So I'm gonna be top stitching it now. I'll be doing the top stitching now. After the top stitching, I'll be joining the shoulder now. Shoulder. I want to be joining the back and front together. This is the front and this is the back piece. So the facing I'm using is very small facing. Just take it like this to join the shoulder. Take the front and back together like this. Make sure that these two sewing parts and this sewing part join together. See how I'm joining it. So that after sewing it, the line will be equal. So I'll use pin to pin it. I use pin to pin it. Alright. So after this now, I'm going to be sewing it like this. Like I said, the facing is very small. I will sew from this upside here. Because of the facing is small, I'm sewing from this side, half inches like this, up to this side. So I'm sewing it now, like facing together, shoulder to shoulder together. So for you to understand, this is my shoulder to shoulder together, this is facing to facing together. Like I said, the facing of this is very tiny. So the same thing, I'm going to do it on the other side of the shoulder. So after I finish joining the shoulder, see how the two join together. You see it, nothing like shifting. So this side is supposed to be. So the next I'll be doing now, I'll be attaching my sleeve now. So this is my sleeve. Please watch the video on how to cut the dress. I've made the cutting and I say explain how to sew it there later. So first of all, I will fold half inches first like this and fold another half inches. Alright, so I'll be sewing it now. Remember, I fold half first and bend it to half again. It's very easy to sew. So I'm going to sew it now straight down. So the second one, I bend again half inches. It's very easy. Make sure it's half inches. Although it depends how many inches you add for the folding. Like this, I added 2 inches on it, or 1 inch. So I fold half again, another half again, and start to sew my wool. Like I said, very easy to sew. So I'll be folding it half and half. Alright. So the next I'll be sewing is I'll be attaching this sleeve on my dress now. So I take one of the sleeve. See this notch place I notch. Match it with this shoulder side like this. So I'm going to be sewing it now. So if you watch my video, you see that when I was cutting it, the main fabric, I added 3 inches, and this sleeve also I add 3 inches. Why? Because I want to fit the sleeve and the main. When I'm shaping it, I'll be shaping from my sleeve down to my main fabric, the main dress. All right, so I'll be sewing it like this from here, half inches round to the other side. And when you are attaching your sleeve, make sure that this sleeve like this and this main fabric is together, as in is equal. Don't let the sleeve pass the fabric, the dress, and don't let the dress pass the sleeve. They must be equal, so that it will balance on your hand very well. So I'm done with this side. So I'll take it to I will do the other side again, just the way I fit this side. Alright, when I want to fit this other side, make sure that it's like this. Take your sleeve and put it like this. Use your pin again to hold it down. Fit it like this and turn your dress. And turn it like this, so that your sleeve will balance well. Alright, so I'm going to be sewing it like the way I sewed the other side. The next I'll be fixing now is the pocket. So before fixing the pocket, this is the sleeve. So the next is the pocket. So before fixing my pocket, I'll first of all bend half inches. Please watch the video on how to cut the dress. I explain it here, and even I explain how to sew it there little. So I'm going to be holding it now by half inches. I'll be folding down like this. I'm going to fold it down like this. I fold half inches. So for this down part again, I fold half inches. I fold it first before attaching it to the main fabric. Why I do so? Because I don't want, when I'm fixing it to the fabric, I don't want it to be shifting. So that is why I like folding half inches before taking it straight to my fabric. So after I sew these two corners, yeah, these two sides and this other side. So I come to this front side. I fold like this. I fold 2 inches like this. Make sure that after folding it like this, take your tape and measure the length. The full length is 10 inches. Alright, so this I'll be sewing from here now for these 2 inches that I folded inside. So I'll be sewing my 2 inches. But this is the place that we the upside. Make sure that from the length is 10 inches. It's not more than 10 inches. It's okay for that. So I sew it. Make sure that it's 10 inches you're sewing. So the same thing, I'll do the other one, the second one, the same way I did this one. I hope you understand this sewing. Alright, see? So this place will be the front type. So take your dress. The next now is to attach my pocket. So take your dress like this, the front part. Take the front part like this and open it. Because of this, open it like this. This is my waist. I open it because of the camera. I'm doing it like this. Make sure you open it wide. You can open it wide. You can fold it and then fold the middle part. Okay, let me fold the middle part so that you understand what I'm doing here. So I fold the middle part. I take the middle part together and I fold it like this. I fold it equal like this. Just the middle part I'm folding, not the back part. So from my shoulder, I take my tape from my shoulder like this. Look at it from my shoulder. This is my shoulder here. I place my tape on my shoulder and measure again my half length. My half length is 18 inches. I measure to half length to my 18 inches. So this is my 18 inches here to my half length, alright? From my shoulder, I measure half length. My half length is 18. So this is my 18 inches. From this 18 inches like that, after I take this measurement, I make straight line up to this side. Make sure that I take it again to the other side. Now I come to this middle part. Please watch my video on how to cut this dress. I explain it again there very well. Now I come to this middle part. I measure 3 inches. All right, I measure 3 inches. It's from these 3 inches here I will start attaching my pocket like this. I'll be attaching my pocket from this my 3 inches. From here I'll start attaching my pocket, and when you get to this side, I make sure that I shift it little inside so that my hand can be able to enter very well. Make sure you enter by from middle here, make sure 3 inches. From that 3 inches, place your pocket. But if your pocket is very wide for the sewing allowance, you can still reduce it by quarter inches or half inches. All right, but make sure that from your middle, make sure 3 inches. Okay. Second method again, like I said, from this part now, if you don't want to use that method, you can use this method. White, spread the cloth, your front part wide. See, measure 3 inches like this, and come to this other side. If you don't want to take that particular method, you can take this method. Now from here, measure 3 inches. Like I say, if you don't want to take that folding method, you can take this method. Measure from here to here 3 inches. So that's 3 inches. So I'll be placing my pocket now. Now I'll take my pocket like this. Like I said, if it is too wide, you can reduce it. If it is, this side is wide, you can reduce it by half inches. But if it's not wide like that, you leave it. So from this part here, I will start to attach from this side, and I will sew. Make sure that when you attach, when you put it like this, use your pin to hold it down to avoid shifting. I've used pin to hold it down. So what I'll be doing now, I'll be putting the next one. So the pocket, I fit it like this. I'll be sewing it. I use pin to hold it down. Make sure you use pin to hold it to avoid shifting. Because I've used pin to hold it, the next one again is to sew this side. Sew this side from here to this side. Sew from this other side here. Sew it straight to this side. We'll be joining the two sides together now. So I'll take my fold my fabric again into two. Take my my sleeve. Fold the sleeve like this. I hold sleeve like this. The round sleeve of this sleeve is 7 inches. I measure 7 inches, 7 or 7.5. Okay, 7.5 inches. So I'll be sewing from here. Remember, please watch the video on how to cut the dress. I added 1 inches for the sewing allowance. So is that 1 inches I'll be sewing straight down. So is that 1 inches I'll be sewing straight down. Make sure you sew 1 inches down. So after that, fold the down part. This is how to sew it. Simply gown. Very easy to sew. So I'll be joining the other side, and after that I fold the down part of my dress. After that I give it a nice press. Thank you for watching today's video. God bless you. If you have not subscribed before watching this my video, do me well to subscribe on this channel, like my video and share my video, and try to watch the cutting part so that you understand what I'm doing. Thank you very much. Bye.